every time I had a conversation, the first individual to actually mention anything about writing a book was a doctor. I was at a fundraiser in Ann Arbor, Michigan for a nonprofit organization in Chicago. And I was introduced to this surgeon. And the brother that introduced me to the surgeon asked me to tell him a little bit about my life, that he thought the surgeon would see it as interesting. He inspired me to write the book. He told me, he took me to the brother that introduced me to him and told him that I should write a book. Actually, at that moment, I thought that the doctor had lost his mind. And it was many other people. Every time I spoke to someone, even I've had biker friends, you know, Harley Davidson riders who belong to bike clubs. And, you know, after having a conversation with them for a few minutes, they would always say, man, you're an interesting guy to talk to. You ever thought about writing a book? And it took, I was, why these people always, you know, I never looked at it, because where I grew up, my story was natural, normal. This is the way we lived. And so finally, a brother named Farad wrote a book. I went to visit him, and he encouraged me. He was the last person to encourage me about it. He said, man, you know what, you got a story to tell, you should write it. And from that day, which was about 3 years ago, I figured I was going to write a book. I went out and got a computer and